Kaelen had risen to power not by his sword but by faith. The oracle of the Crescent Temple had guided him from the time he was barely more than a boy. When the rival clans circled like wolves, when his generals argued over which road to march, when famine threatened to hollow out the villages, he turned to her, and she never failed him. Her visions were his compass. She foretold ambushes before they struck, whispered alliances that bore rich harvests, and warned of betrayals that would have gutted his court. The people adored her as much as they adored him. Some even whispered that Kaelen ruled only because the oracle stood behind him. He believed it too. That was why the discovery cut so deep. It began with a missing courier. Kaelen had dispatched a messenger with tribute to the oracle. He never returned. Concerned, Kaelen himself went to her chambers under the cover of night. For the first time, he entered not as a supplicant, but as a man looking for truth. The chamber was empty. Not just empty of her presence, but stripped. The incense still smoldered, her cushions still warm, but the walls behind her altar were bare. Scrolls lay scattered, some fallen, some tucked into a chest hastily left open. Kaelen knelt, lifting one. Not prophecy, not divine words orders. Letters sealed with the crest of the rival kingdom. Dates aligned with his so-called victories. Names of his generals, positions of his scouts, fed to his enemies under the guise of visions. His breath came short as though the walls pressed inward. He read until the words swam. Each scroll was a betrayal stacked upon betrayal. The oracle had not seen the future, she had written it. Every war, every famine, every desperate prayer to her altar had been part of a script she penned with ink bought in foreign gold. The footsteps behind him barely registered until she spoke. "You shouldn't be here." Her voice was calm, the same tone that once soothed his fears. She stood in the doorway, silhouetted by torchlight, her hands folded as though she had expected this moment. Kaelen turned, scrolls clutched in his fists. "How long?" His voice was raw, ragged. "From the beginning," she said simply. He staggered back, every vision, every word you spoke. She inclined her head. "Shaped, yes. Guided, you needed me to believe. Without me, you would have been another boy choking on his crown." The words struck deeper than any sword. He had trusted her more than his own blood. He had built his kingdom upon her counsel, and she had been the enemy's hand all along. His generals would demand her head. His people would cry for vengeance. Yet beneath the fury clawing at his chest, another truth sickened him. Some part of him still wanted to believe her. Still wanted her words to be prophecy, not treachery. She stepped closer, eyes glinting in the half-light. "You think I betrayed you, but I created you. Every choice you made, I shaped. Without me, you are nothing." Kaelen raised the scrolls as though they were a blade. His hand shook. He had faced assassins in the night, armies at